Good afternoon, team. Armand here, June 7th, 2022. Hope everyone's having a great start to the summer. This is, I suppose, our summer report. We have Q1 financials in the attachment. Good profitable quarter for us. We've received a steady stream of new client business from Blue Liner, as well as proceeds from our liquidity event with Adjustco. And that's been a good source of ongoing capital support, supporting the current team, as well as some growth. We've added 4 or 5 staff, particularly in the development team, which is learning now, going deeper into the blockchain realm and other technologies like streaming video for the augmented reality, virtual mixed reality venture on Basement Sports. So it's very exciting to see what's happening, some great developments. I will today focus on a little bit of a quick pitch of the new capital raise. With David's help, we'll cover some ground. This is the deck. Please set up a meeting directly with me, with us, if you're interested in going deeper and looking deeper into the opportunity. As you may know, this is our second round of funding. We did the first round in 2018, just under 2 million, and we've had some good success with that. We've learned a lot, and we're growing. The portfolio has changed. We have different companies now than what we had when we launched in 2018, and that's very exciting. The top 4 of the line here, what we call the Golden Square, really partner up. These companies work together. They're deeply affiliated and integrated. The technologies, the platforms, the audience is very similar for those, which is why they form, again, what we're branding and calling the Golden Square. In the bottom right, you have Adjustco, our exit event. We're very happy for Adjustco because we helped found the company and grow it. And they're continuing to do great things. We continue to leave it in the cap table until the buyout is fully completed, which looks like about another 19 or 20 months. And the Advocator, something we invested a good deal of time, energy, capital into. We still have very high hopes for it, but at the present moment, it's not being actively managed. We're really seeking a new management team to really run that particular venture. So on the other side of this upcoming capital raise, hopefully Advocator can get restarted and kind of come back into the active management fold. And just a reminder here, what's different about what we do in b.labs is that we're not just investing in ventures and wishing them luck, being kind of passive advisors. We're active operational drivers and company builders, either along with management or really becoming the management, building the management team through our talent and skilled professionals at Blue Liner.
Yeah, no, the point to make to the current ownership is we've really moved well. We've gotten a whole bunch of new companies, and as we'll talk about shortly, we've created a golden square that underlies the philosophy about the companies we support. But it's important to reiterate what you said, Armand, which is, you know, Adjustco, we sold off, we spun it out. We got $2.6 million at a reduced rate, which we funded into the company. So we've already shown that we can develop and spin out, sell companies. So what we have here is a group of companies that I think are really well suited for that future over the next 2 to 5 years.
Well, I won't go into a full company history. Everyone should have this deck. It's been sent out a few times, as well as will be part of this communications. But again, just a good reminder of what we've achieved over the last 4+ years, including 2 COVID years. We managed to lean up and adapt and be resourceful and survive, you know, a tough scenario where we lost a lot of revenue and certain things were challenges came up where we couldn't advance the way we wanted to for 2020 and 2021. But we continue to persist and have seen ourselves through the other side of a challenging situation. And I think we're going to be a stronger company for that. We've all heard this before if you've been on the prior chains, but the proof of concept, it really can't be understated. This is what we do. At b.labs, this is what we do. We build companies, ideas. Adjustco wasn't a named company. It was an idea. There was one product. And now it's a multi-product, globally known brand of a company worth close to $50 million. So can't be understated enough what we've done, what we achieved here. And that's really just the tip of the iceberg. That's our proof of concept for what this team and others, we have close to 50 in the team now, plan to do and are doing with the next batch of ventures. I won't spend too much time on my history. It's a long history, but 1996, graduated college and have been on this entrepreneurial journey for the last 25 plus years. And honestly speaking, 25 years in, I feel like I'm just getting started. It's like the second half. The first half was just learning and understanding how startups work, how to raise capital, how to build brands, enter the market, how to compete, how to find niches and opportunities to develop new products, new ideas, how to build the right teams. So that's been my experience. And I feel like, again, I'm just getting started. And that's why this feels like a new time, a new platform, and new level for us all as a team. And hopefully you'll be part of that continuing journey. You already are. If you're listening to this, you're one of our investors and supporters, advisors, and you're part of the group. And just really watch what we do in the next 3 to 5 years. It's going to be much more exciting than anything we've done to date. So everything's a process along the journey. So we've needed every experience that we've had, and that's all prepared us for what's to come. And with my partner here and mentor, David Houle, that's one of the things I've learned, watching his trajectory, his success and experience. And that's been a guide for me for the last 20 years. And now we're partnering up to take this group of companies and others soon to come to the next level. This is the Golden Square concept, which is really family values, social values companies, all to do with kids, families, TimeBug helping us manage our goals and manage our time, Blend FC, healthy eating, KidCoin, financial literacy, and Basement Sports, activity, physical activity, and fun. All positive life skills, core life skills that come together to support the growth of young people.
If you look at the four, the commonality of the four is they all serve human needs, number one. Number two, as a futurist, they are also, if you will, surfing waves of dominant trends. So Armand has aggregated a group of companies that are potential companies that are really aligned with the future. Basement Sports is a great post-pandemic involvement of parents and kids that has a lot of licensing and marketing and growth potential. It's kind of an augmented reality company. TimeBug, what's the one thing that people always talk about is time management and managing time, and time is all you have. And this is a really pure example of how you can create that for yourself. KidCoin, of course, it continues in the financial literacy commitment that Armand has always had as long as I've known him. And of course, Blend FC is capitalizing on, again, a post-pandemic, real deep-seated social movement towards healthy eating and healthy lifestyle. So the four of these really are very human-focused and trend-focused, and I'm really excited about them.
These concepts apply to us, as I like to say, big kids as well. We can learn and take from these same values, but it's vital that parents, teachers, coaches collaborate and help participate in how they interact and raise and educate the next generation, our future leaders, the future of our society. We don't have to get too deep down, but we know how challenging it's been, not just with COVID, but even before that, with diabetes, with obesity, with all kinds of health challenges that our youth faces. Education in the US in particular has not been performing that well relative to the other countries. So while we are a global venture, we do have a large focus and care for what happens in the United States here as a world leader historically. And we feel like if we can't take care of our families, take care of our children and our communities, it's going to set us up for some tremendous challenges. So our ventures largely are geared towards solving some of these mass social issues. We've got a very exciting blockchain and NFT roadmap. Our cryptocurrency has always been part of our value system and something we've believed in and supported, followed, studied, and are now building different use cases which are highly viable, and I feel that will really be one of the cornerstones, not the only cornerstone. We're not like a crypto-only venture group, but our cryptocurrency blockchain is one of the core vital technologies in one of our pillars. Let's just leave it that way. And this is just some of the roadmap of some of the exciting things we have coming ahead in that space. Our vision, similar to the exit we had with Adjustco, is to continue having exits and then continue to bring new companies into the fold. So I think, again, what we're doing in the next 3 to 5 years is going to be at 10x, 20x the level of excitement and scale as what we've done to date, simply because we've gained experience and we've learned what to do, and we're getting better at what we do.
I want to remind you that we had a capital raise in 2018 of 2 million. And a year later, we spun out one of the companies for more than we'd raised that capital. So now we're looking to raise $5 to $7 million. And if you look at the exit a couple of years out, it's going to be 3 to 4 times that. So we've already proved that the amount of money we raise, we can generate in spinning out companies. So the 5 to 7 million is looking for the 20 million and the 50 million.
Some revenue projections and a little bit of history. The growth here really is related to the assumption that we'll be raising 5 to 7 million in capital in this within this calendar year. It's looking good, and we're hoping to close our funding within this summer. So here's the investment opportunity. If you haven't met me and David yet, please set up, through my Calendly link or an email or a call, a 30-minute, 60-minute slot with us through Zoom or in person as well. David will be traveling from Florida into New York to meet some of our core investors and to really help get this capital closed within the calendar year, because we have some hungry startups that are in market, that are looking to advance with gaining market share, and that really requires advertising and marketing budgets. So you can see we've already committed all of our 2.5 million from the buyout, and we've been investing that in. We're looking for a double match, 5 to 7 million. You can see the pre-money valuation set at 25 million, which is extremely fair given the opportunity, technology, and the current base, the current team, the current IP portfolio that we have. We feel like this is extremely fairly priced for the market. And that's pretty much it. We have a lot of detail on each company. I can go into updates there, but I'll save that for another time. Please reach out. We need your support, and we appreciate everything you've done for us so far. Have a great day.